I'll never forget that historical moment when Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were on stage fighting their way to become the president of the United States of America. And Hillary Clinton told the American people, along with the rest of the world, that Donald Trump doesn't want you to see his tax returns because Donald Trump doesn't want you to know that he doesn't pay any taxes. And Donald Trump leaned into the microphone and he ushered these famous words, "That makes me smart." And he went on to not only become president of the United States of America, but still to this day, he is among one of the richest men in America, and he pays little to no taxes. My name is Mark Pyers, the CEO and founder of the Academy of Financial Education, where we teach the masses directly from the IRS that the more you know, the less you legally, ethically owe in taxes. And I am currently putting the final touches on what will come down to be one of the most historical trainings that I've ever given before, when I unveil to you why Donald Trump said those famous words, "Not paying taxes makes him smart." In fact, I'm going to share with you a dirty little secret that took place in 2018, where some numbers were moved around in the tax code now that are costing Americans tens of thousands of dollars, and they don't even realize it. I'm going to open up the vault to the information on why the rich pays less taxes than employees. I'm going to show you directly from the IRS and the tax system why a W-2 wage earning employee works first, pay taxes first, and then they're left to spend with what's left over. I want to ask you a question. What if there was a way for you to have more money in your pocket because you were able to legally, ethically, and morally drastically reduce, and in some cases, totally eliminate your federal taxes? And what if you learned that information directly from the IRS themselves? Well, ladies and gentlemen, not learning this information is causing you to literally burn your money. I mean, literally set your money on fire. I'm going to teach you over the course of this 2-day training how taxes, debt, and inflation is crippling the American working people through taxation because of the fear of what they do not know. I'm going to make a very bold statement in the words of Mr. T. I pity the fool that don't get taxed informed. In fact, guys, I want to share with you this, that the truth is that the IRS is not your enemy. They're not your foe. They're absolutely your friend when you get informed. I know that doesn't sound right. I know you're saying, Mark, that makes no sense to me. Taxes is my number one enemy when it comes to my income, but I'm afraid to do anything about it. Well, what if you were equipped with the information to learn, again, how to legally, ethically, and morally drastically reduce, or in some cases, even totally eliminate your federal and state income taxes? Well, I'm going to be sharing that information again over a 2-day period, June the 3rd, 2023, and June the 10th, 2023. I'm going to give you the key, the code to why the rich pays less taxes on millions of dollars than a W-2 wage earning employee. What you do not know has been costing you tens of thousands of dollars, but that's going to end on June the 3rd. I'm going to share with you how the rich is able to put their money into assets and again, get a tremendous tax deduction for doing so. I'm going to share with you how the rich is able to invest their money and save tens of thousands and sometimes even millions of dollars in taxes. And we're going to teach you that information again directly from the IRS. So how do you learn this information? You want to go to the website below and you want to lock in your seat. Again, guys, I'm telling you right now, you cannot afford to miss this information. It is costing you tens of thousands of dollars because of what you do not know. Families today are having to figure out whether or not they're going to pay their bills or whether or not they're going to put food on the table because of taxes, debt, and inflation. It's not your fault. But if you choose not to attend this event, I promise you, again, it will cost you tens of thousands of dollars for the rest of your life. And so here's my promise to you. When you make a decision to attend this 2-day mastermind training, where I'm going to teach you directly from the IRS how to legally walk into your job and give yourself an instant pay raise, how to be able to reduce your taxable income by a minimum of $10,000 for the rest of your life. And you're going to be able to learn that information from the people that most of us have been fearful to even talk about, and that is the IRS. See, I believe that the more you know, the less you legally, ethically owe in taxes. I also believe that knowledge is power, but only if it's applied. And you can only apply the knowledge if someone is willing to provide it. And I'm going to teach you that information again on June the 3rd and June the 10th, as I'm putting the final touches on what is going to go down in history as one of the most historical trainings that I've ever done. And I've been teaching this information now for over 30 years. But the world has changed. When you learn what took place in 2018 and how you now can start protecting yourself and your family's wealth, you're going to open yourself up to tens of thousands of dollars in savings, regardless to what your income is, regardless to what your situation is, and you won't have to ever be in fear of the IRS. And with that being said, I want to thank you for your time and attention. I want you to go to the website below, lock in your seat, because this will never happen again. Again, this is Mark Pyers, CEO and founder, alongside of my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Levita Pyers, where we have been teaching the masses and will continue to teach this information that the more you know, the less you legally, ethically owe in taxes. I'll see you on June the 3rd and June the 10th. Go to the website below, lock in your seat. Seating is extremely limited. And I promise you that this will never happen again. So take advantage now. We'll see you guys on the right side of money.